Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when William Ruto was Uhuru Kenyatta's deputy president from 2013 to 2022, there was something Kenyans realized when it comes to giving promises, especially when it comes from William Ruto's mouth. There was tendency of Ruto most of the time, especially when they were campaigning for the second time, to quote a certain figure. And this was in terms of time, when he's giving promise. And that one was obvious that in 6 months' time, this will happen. In a couple of 6 months' time, talk about the Camarine Stadium, talk about the Kimarer Dam, talk about the Aror Dam. And by the way, there was a time I was in Elgeyo Market and I was trying to show you the direction of those areas. So he mentioned, he used to mention so many projects, some which we never even saw it kicking off. But he will always quote 6, 6, 6. That was Ruto. So Kenyans realized that Ruto's 6 month time is hot air, is a lie, is waste of time. He's just buying their patience using figure number 6. So he bought our patience every time in 6 months' time. To an extent, we realize that this is a liar. So anytime we will quote that figure, we know he wants to lie. People never, then later, bought into that issue of 6 months' time. Now we are moved from there. We are now in times when Ruto is the president. And Kipchumba Murkomen is being called out for now showing tendency to quote a specific figure constantly. This has made Kenyans to question him. And this came out clear when it came to the issue of when he was suggesting to construct toll station in major highways across the country so they can collect money from Kenyans. We had already shared our views here on this Punchline on the same. So Ruto quoted 700 million Kenyan shillings in suggestion to put up a toll station across the country to collect that money. Then the debate started on social media. Why 700? It's either 700 million or 700 billion. Why 7? And here are some of the areas in which Ruto was, Murkomen was quoting these figures. If you check, they started with the latest. This is the latest this month. CS Murkomen, that was in Kenyans.co.ke, proposed 700 million Kenyan shillings for new toll station on major highways. Another one here that was shared by KBC, 700 billion shillings needed to complete Uhuru Era Road projects. That is Kipchumba Murkomen. He suggested that they need 700 billion to complete ongoing road projects. Zile zilikuwa za Uhuru Kenyatta. That was in September 10th, 2023. Now, 1 month ago, this is on Tuko, Kipchumba Murkomen, this is what he said, government approved 700 million bonus payment to KRA employees. Number 7 bali naendelea. You check on Citizen Digital. This one is also a month ago. This is Kipchumba Murkomen. Approved 700 sorry. Now it was reacting to damages to Nairobi Expressway that was occurred during the mass action. Kipchumba Murkomen's suggestion was what? 700 million shillings is needed to do the repair of that expressway. Now, in Nairobi Wire, This is what they shared in September 11. CS Murkomen, completion of stall. Okay, that's repeating what he had already said in stalled projects. So if we check in all of this, there is a constant figure 700 that Kipchumba Murkomen is quoting. It's either 700 million or 700 billion. The question is, why 700? What is the reason behind that figure? Because it's constant. I don't know your views. Tell us, what informs Kipchumba Murkomen to always quote 700? Why? As we continue with this panel discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, you look at it, then you ask yourself a question. Does Kipchumba Murkomen engage professionals in the field on all these figures that he brings out? And if he's engaging professionals, how comes every professional he engage, always comes out with the similar figures? Possibility of Kipchumba Murkomen not engaging professionals is inevitable. It's like you just sleep and wake up with a figure that they have already calculated on kwa mpango yao bila engaging professionals. There's no way you can engage all professionals, different people in different departments, then they always come out with similar figures. It can't happen that way. Unless kama kuna ukora fulani ambao umepangwa kwa njia fulani ya kudanganya wa Kenya. Just like the other hot air from William Ruto. 6 months time. From Mr. 6 months time to Mr. 700 million or billions. So Kipchumba might not be engaging professionals. They can't come out with similar figures on everything they engage, they quote. It can't be same. And it looked like the formula or algorithm they are used to calculate the kickback only recognizes 700. Ndio maana wa Kenya sasa wanasema hapa kuna maswali. Maybe their formula they are using to calculate kickback recognizes 700 only, not any other figure. Should it be 700 million or 700 billion? I was among thousands. They look for big money. That is a conclusion Kenyans are making from Kipchumba Murkomen's tendency of quoting 700. Because you raise questions and high on your maswali. Now, at one point, we had Kipchumba Murkomen saying that Uhuru Kenyatta's government is on autopilot. Ni kama wanajaribu vitu tu, you know. Then when you listen to him and the allegation he was making on Uhuru Kenyatta administration, then you ask yourself a question. What is more autopilot than this? What is more than autopilot? Kulingana na kama sio hii yake. Hii mambo ya consistently mentioning or quoting 700 is indeed autopilot. If not so, Kipchumba Murkomen should come out and prove to us that he is not a machine. Kuja atueleza kabisa tuelewe that he is not a machine. And this is Kenya Kwanza administration. So this debate is still continuing. Kipchumba now, maybe he has to come and explain himself. And if he will not explain himself, you just see him now changing figures, then you know, he was caught off guard. was caught off guard, and now he has to change the strategy. And when you have such kind of administration, whereby you will always have doubt on what they're saying and what they're doing, then hakuna vile watu wataanza kukuamini if this is how you are going to operate. So there are several issues. He's engaging in professionals, maybe he's on autopilot, it's all about calculating the formula of kickbacks and all that. These are debates that Kenyans are still engaging on. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.